In this video, we're going to go over some exercise for the glutes, mostly the gluteus maximus. So what I often see in my practice is people come in with many issues, and one of the fundamental problems is weakness in the glutes. So that could be problems in back pain, problems in hip pain, problems in knee pain, and also issues around the glutes. So what I'm going to show you are just some progressions of some exercises to activate the glutes. So don't think of these as really strengthening exercises. We'll get to that later with some functional glute exercises. But for this, it's just to learn how to switch them on. When I was a young man, I took yoga from this lovely German woman. And what she used to say is, we need to have pepper in the backside. So she said that often. So we need to have, or how I interpret that is, we need to have an awakeness in our glutes. So that's what we're going to go through here. Now, I'm going to show you 4 exercises. The first one is just a basic glute bridge, and then we're going to do 3 progressions. Now, what's important to remember is that I don't need you to do all of them. You're looking for the right one for you. And how you can tell is you'll want to be able to do a reasonable number without fatiguing. If you're able to do 40 or 50, you probably are ready to move to the next progression. Also, you shouldn't be getting any pain in your knees or in your back when you do them. Okay, so I'm going to talk and do. So the first one I'm going to do is just a basic glute bridge. So you're going to have to watch me as I do this. All right. So the thing that I tell people is here, you want to make sure that the abdominals are working well. Because when you do your glute bridge, you don't want to lift from your back. You want to lift from your glutes. And if the core is not active and tight, you can overactivate your back. So that would look kind of like this. But what I want you to do is to tighten the abdominals, keep them tight, squeeze the bum, and lift. Okay? Now the other thing I usually teach people when we do glute bridges is you don't go quite all the way down to the point of relaxation. So again, we're going to turn on the core, we're going to squeeze the butt, and we're going to lift up as high as we can, keeping the core active, and then go about 3/4 of the way down. Make sure, again, that your core is active as you come up, and then go down. So what I'm doing here is a reasonable speed. You can hold for a second or 2 at the top as well, or you can just keep going. And what you're looking for is a balance as you do it. And what I mean by balance is not one hip lifting more than the other. And you don't want to feel any pain in your back or any pain in your knees. Another common problem here is that people will get a spasming in their hamstrings. And that's usually because the glutes are really, really weak. So start off with a really small lift in that case. Okay, so what I suggest is you go until your fatigue point. That might be 20, that might be 30. If we're edging up towards 40, we're probably ready for one of the progressions that I'm going to show you. So this is your basic glute bridge. Okay, now the second one we're going to do is a glute bridge with a hip drop. So you're going to drop one side, lift it up, then drop the other side. Okay, so let me show you that one. So it's just a little progression and a variation on this. So it looks like this. You come up to the top of your basic glute bridge. Now from there, you're going to hold the right one, let the left one drop a little bit, lift the left one up, let the right one drop a bit. So what we're learning here is to work the 2 glutes separately from one another. So the same rules apply here. You want to keep your core active throughout. You don't want to feel pain in the back, the hamstrings, or the knees. Okay? And again, you're going to go to a fatigue point. All right, that's number 2. Okay, number 3 we call a bridge march. So what you're going to do here is we're going to start to go to one-legged stance for the glutes. So you're going to come up again into your glutes. From there, you're going to prepare one side. So here I'm going to prepare my right, and I'm going to lift my left just a couple inches off. I'm going to hold for a few seconds and then put it down. You're going to hold the left one now, prepare, and lift the right one. 5 seconds and then put it down. what you're looking for here is not dropping too much and not twisting. So what you don't want to see is when you lift the one leg off that it drops like this. So you want to be able to hold it. If you can't hold it, you're just not ready for it yet. And carry on with one of the first two. So 5-second hold, put it down, prepare, other leg lifts up, hold it for 5, put it down, prepare, and just like with the basic glute bridge, you're going to a point of fatigue, okay? I'm going to relax down. Now the last one we're going to do here is a single leg bridge. So quite a bit more advanced than the basic bridge. Same things apply here. You don't want to go to the point where you're feeling a discomfort in one of the areas. And with this one, when the glutes aren't strong enough, it's often going to be in your back. So once again, you're going to hold your core, prepare the side you're going to lift from, make sure the core stays active, lift up as high as you can, and then lower about 3/4 of the way down. Lift up, hold it, hold it, hold it, and lower it down. I'm going to show it on the other side. Okay, so the other leg is lifted up just a little bit off the floor, tighten your core, prepare the glute, and up you go. You want to make it smooth and easy. You can do holds, you can do pulses, you can be creative with this. I'm just showing you the basics here. Okay, so there's the 4. We have our basic glute bridge, our glute bridge with a little bit of a drop. We have the bridge march, where you lift one leg off, hold it. I was saying 5 seconds, 3 to 5 to 10, whatever makes sense to you. And then finally doing a full bridge from one leg. All right, so there's going to be one that's right for you. Hopefully I've explained to you when you would choose which one. And with any of the ones you want to do, you're going to go to a point of fatigue. Often I'll suggest to clients that we do 2 sets when we're doing it, maybe even 3. And when we're just starting off and there's significant weakness there, I often suggest that you aim for doing that every day. Now, just a little aside, the glutes don't work well without the core. So I have a series of core exercises in other videos. So make sure you look at those. Make sure you're working on those things as well. All right? Any questions, leave me a note. Thanks so much, and I hope this was helpful. This video is sponsored by Green Min H+. Green Min is an all-natural green superfood. It's rich in minerals and amino acids. Now, one of the main components of Green Min is calcium. And that calcium is derived from a sea kelp that's grown off the coast of Brazil called Algae calcarea. And because it's a plant-based calcium, it's more bioavailable. So it has calcium, lots of micronutrients, and it also has green superfoods. So super interesting supplement. Green Min H+, made by Dr. Tobias Naturals. You can find it online at petertobias.com.